Hey there friends, welcome back to Strange Rebel Gaming. I'm Brianna. Today we're going to be playing through the next episode of The Walking Dead. This is going to be episode 5 of season 1, so the finale of this season, and I am so nervous. I've been putting it off because I wasn't sure how I was going to feel about it. There's Lee and then there's Clem, and they've been building towards this huge antagonist pretty much the whole season, and I don't know what's going to happen. I'm very nervous, but so excited. They've never let me down. There's always been a good story in every episode, so I'm not sure if we're going to be able to finish it in one playthrough. It depends how long it is, so we'll see. Take a second before we begin to hit the like button as I take a second to give our patron of the day a huge shout out. Thank you, Kenneth T, for supporting me on Patreon. You have no idea how much your monthly support helps, and it all goes back into high quality content. So thank you, Kenneth T. For those of you who haven't seen my Patreon and want to check out some awesome rewards that you can cash in for your monthly support, there's a link in the description below to my Patreon. And now, let's get to the gameplay video. Enjoy. It's gonna be good.
Previously on The Walking Dead.
What if my parents come home and I'm not there? I've got my walkie-talkie in case they try that way.
Hey, there were some batteries in one of those boxes. Here, you can have some too.
But we'll be in Savannah, and my parents were in Savannah. They always stay in the same place when they go there.
The Marsh House?
Yes, that's it!
You didn't come into town from the railroad, did you? We gotta go!
Yeah, why?
Clementine? Clementine! Oh. Clementine's gone. Wherever she is, I have to find her. We have a better chance of finding her if we all go together. Who's with me?
We'll look for Clementine together.
Hell yeah. If this was me, asking you for help, would you be there for me?
I need your help, please.
I'm sorry, but you're on your own on this one.
I swear, before this is all over, I'm gonna show you I can do something right.
Clementine.
I love that recap they do. I just love it. It's so... just little reminders of the things. Of things that you may have forgotten since the last time you played, since they don't release all the episodes at once. I got all the episodes at once because I'm playing this game like 3 years late. Okay.
Vernon, get out here! There doesn't have to be any trouble here. All I want is the girl. Give her back and nobody needs to get hurt. Clementine, are you all right? Where are you? Vernon, you son of a bitch! Vernon, put Clementine back on. I want to talk to her.
It's not Vernon.
Vernon, and you should really watch your tone. Clementine's fine, but if I were you, I'd choose my next words very carefully.
What do you want from me? Whatever it is, I'll do it. You can let her go.
I want you to never hurt anybody again. This isn't a kidnapping, Lee. I suppose you're letting that sink in. Think about it.
Is this Clementine's dad?
Just hold on, Clementine. I'm coming for you.
Or is it someone from his own personal past?
This is bad, but we can deal with it together. We're going to need to hurry.
I forgot Ben was still around, honestly. I truly forgot.
How's that feeling?
Fine. Don't worry about it.
It wasn't a full chomp.
No, it wasn't.
We don't have a lot of time.
No one does.
We're about to have a lot less.
We 3 will stop them getting in.
What?
Lee, find a way out of here.
Oh boy.
This isn't gonna help.
That's not gonna help. Look at coolers, talk to Krista, you got windows. What else we got? Open cabinet? Nothing. Open this cabinet? Ah, that's a thing we could use for something. I don't know, a rib
It's like a
spreader.
contract. I don't want to imagine this being used on a body.
Wow. It's for spreading ribs. Human ribs.
Just some surgical supplies.
Yuck. Nada. Okay, well then, I guess we will go this way. And we will try to open this elevator using the rib spreader. I don't know what that accent was. Don't ask me things I can't answer. Okay, 4? Yeah, alright. Let's try that. And spread. And spread. And spread.
I'll have these doors open in 2 seconds.
Are there zombies out there too? We're about to find out. Don't you jump scare me. Don't you do it. Oh, are you passing out? You haven't saved Clementine yet. You can't pass out. Oh, boy. Are we zombifying already? Guys, what the fuck was that?
Right. What the hell happened?
What the hell happened indeed?
Well, what can we do? I don't know. Help me move in.
Jesus.
Luckily you're in a morgue.
You sure this will help?
You got any better ideas?
Oh, are they gonna chop his arm off?
Okay.
Holy
It's
shit.
now or never.
Stop! He's awake! He's awake! He's bitten. We've still got to do something. Do we have to cut it off, though?
We're trying to save him. At the very least, buy him some time.
But this way? Do we know it works?
Of course not.
Is there gonna be a lot of blood?
Yeah.
There's gonna be a shitload of blood.
What if he dies?
Then the rest of us go after Clementine and get the hell out of Savannah.
If there's any chance this saves his life, we have to take it.
You're right.
Let's do it. Maybe it'll work.
It's a big risk.
Yeah.
He's already
We're
been.
down here without a lot of options.
What does he have to lose? Oh, I don't want to make this choice. Ah, here we go.
Fuck it. Cut it off.
This is
Serious.
going to hurt.
Yeah.
I just had to see what it would be like.
It'll be over before you know it.
There are no
Just gotta
good
get through.
things to say. Oh my god. He's gonna die right here, isn't
I'll
he?
go as fast as I can.
That's not...
Fast would be good. Look. You're...
Try to stay still! I know!
Go! Why'd you stop? He doesn't have a hand anymore!
Shit.
Oh my god, you're alive. It was getting to the point where we figured you weren't coming back.
Let's move on. Let's focus on that. Let's focus on the moving on.
Do you think you'll be able to travel? You lost some blood.
Some blood.
Yeah.
The elevator's open, let's go!
I'll bring up the rear. I don't want to bleed on anyone.
Yikes. Wow. strong start to episode 5, my friends. Holy moly, wow. I don't even know what to say right
We have
now.
to go as quiet as possible and see if we can make it to an empty floor or even the roof. You think it's possible for you?
Yeah. Get going.
Okay, a writer's credit in the middle of the episode. Okay. Oh boy.
Okay, down there. Remember, quiet.
Yeah.
Big deal. Another arm would just get in the way.
Jesus Christ, Lee.
What? Oh, there's walkers in there. I see. Can you imagine being him right now? Having to climb a ladder with one arm? That's crazy talk. Oh boy. Especially having lost all that blood. There's no way he's not about to pass out right now. No way.
Watch out!
Oh, jeez.
Everything okay up there?
I think I just peed myself.
So yes, then.
Typical Ben. This is so intense, you guys. He is missing an arm. Would he be missing an arm no matter what? Is my question. If we had selected no, don't cut the arm off, would they have done it anyway? Because that means that like 50% of people don't get to experience that scene. And that scene is important, I feel like. I got chills, you know? No held. No held. Yeah. Definitely they were trying to say no held, I think. Yeah.
Wasn't this city empty not too long ago?
Those Crawford bastards did one thing right, I guess.
There's thousands. Did they follow us here? It seems like it, but that can't be, can it?
That's crazy. They can't track. They just roam.
Clementine's out there somewhere. Gobbled up in all of that.
We'll get to her, Lee. We'll do whatever we have to. Look,
That's
let's
right,
get
we
our
will.
bearings and see if we can figure out a way to make it across town. Good? Good.
I don't think we can ignore what just happened to Lee.
He's from California.
He lost a lot of blood down there.
Omid's
his
right.
sweater?
If you see yourself getting woozy or, you know, if it didn't work, just take it easy.
Let's make a joke, because why
Wasn't my
not?
favorite hand anyway.
Really? Without old Lefty, I'd be done for.
Shut up, Omid.
Seriously, though. Don't treat me any different. I got one goal, you hear me?
That's right.
Yeah, we do.
Now what?
We need to get down there and find a scared little girl. Let's try to get our bearings.
Try to get our
Hospital
bearings.
must have run out of doctors. Not going back in there.
Not going back in there. No, I'm not. What do we need hands for anyway?
Some poor bastard took a spill. It's an extension ladder.
I feel like that would prove useful to somebody with hands. Just a thought. Alright, fuck you, Ben. No, I don't want to talk to that asshole. No, thank you. Goodbye. Goodbye. Aha.
That looks like Crawford Square over there.
Yeah. I've officially achieved a bearing.
That looks like Crawford Square over there.
Thank you for that. What I want to do is to look at the fire escape. Do I want to go down it already?
Here's a way down.
Yeah, if half the dead population of Georgia wasn't wandering the streets down there.
Okay then. So no fire escape. Another option that doesn't involve talking to Ben. Because he's a poopy head.
He or she walked away from whatever accident happened. Well, that doesn't really mean much. much.
The cliff. Yikes. Alright, just slightly ever so gruesome.
That's the church across the street from the mansion. River Street should be just beyond that.
We need to head back that way. We'll stop off at the mansion, like you said, and make sure we didn't overlook anything.
Yeah. Just need to figure out a way to get there.
Zip lining. Oh, wait. You need 2 hands to zip line. Oh, so awkwardly. See, I can do this because he's not a real person. If he was, that would be awkward. I would have to be
What's
much
up over
nicer
here?
to him if he was real.
Bell tower. That's what's up.
Yeah. That could help.
Interesting. I wonder if we're going to take a cue from Molly, ring the bell to clear the area or something. I don't know. I don't know the details. I just know Lee's missing a hand! Just gets me every time. I just look at him and I see he's like on the side like this, and you're like, yeah, Lee's cool, he's normal. He's missing a hand. I bet that's crazy to miss a hand. To miss a hand. I bet that's nuts. Okay, what's happening here? I have. We'll jump to it then. I don't know about that, Lee. You're not gonna make that. Does he just straight up jump to his death right now?
No way.
That's what I said.
It's higher than this room for starters.
So maybe we get the ladder. Okay, here we go. Oh, he's missing a hand! Wow, I wonder when that's gonna stop happening to my brain. It's crazy, you know, I don't like play this game more than I play other games, and I don't, you know, like, it's like I haven't put that many hours into this game, but I've gotten so accustomed to Lee
Need a
looking
hand with that?
a certain way.
I got it.
And so every time I see him with no arm, I'm like, where's his arm? My brain has this like little schizo break. What? Go forward.
Damn it. Oh, shit.
Whew, risky, putting your weight on it like that.
The bells.
Yeah. Could buy us some time. Draw as many as we can this way. Get down off the roof on the opposite side and bust our asses getting back to the mansion.
Yes, we can do that.
You shouldn't be the one to go.
No, you shouldn't, but he's gonna
My leg's
anyway.
feeling better. Let me do it. I'll do it.
Send Ben!
We have
Yeah!
to decide who takes a risk like this.
It's a win-win.
It should be the guy who's got the least to lose. What's the worst that could happen? I get bitten again?
You get eaten.
So we're agreed then.
Oh, Lee. Why couldn't we just send Ben? Come on. We don't care if he dies.
Maybe we should have someone more able-bodied doing that. You sure you're up for it, Lee?
Say that again and you're gonna find out.
Fair
Jeez,
enough.
He's cranky. Now I can see how he murdered someone. You know, I wonder if your balance would be so... Oh, shit! Fuck! Good night.
Holy shit, man!
Are you okay?
He did
Yeah,
say what's the worst that could happen.
I'm fine.
That's on him.
I was wishing I had my other hand.
No
Same.
shit! Try to find another way out of there?
It's locked. Shit. The exit in here's locked!
Of course it is.
A few solid rings of this and there'll be thousands down below.
Well, Is this how it ends for us? Just trapped in this bell tower?
coming this way!
Tons of them! Jesus!
Now get back here!
How do you expect me to do that? Can't jump. Oh, maybe I can jump. Maybe I could jump. Because it's lower, so...
I think
know
I
what
have to
else I could
jump.
try.
There's no way back.
Fuck, be careful!
Be careful.
You got this. You got this,
I
motherfucker.
should have just said, I'm fucked. I don't want to do it. He's gonna die. For Clementine, Lee. For Clementine. Grab him! Grab him! Oh. Thanks for the help, everyone.
Nice.
Could
Now
at
let's
least
get the
help
hell out of
wake me
here.
up. But we made it! We're alive. Just barely. Oh, Lee's not fucking around anymore. Shit! Fuck you, zombie. Yeah. What's in there?
You motherfuckers!
Is that Kenny? What happened? Who stole the boat?
They fucked us!
What? Who?
Vernon! He didn't have Clem. So where the fuck is she?
With someone else. We're going after her.
Fuck. Just... Jesus!
Wait, the cancer patients did this?
Yeah, they were waiting. Tired of living underground, I guess. They kicked the shit out of me and tossed me in here. Wait, what the hell happened to you?
Cut it off.
Seriously?
Yeah. I lived through it, which is a start. And, well, I thought it might buy me some time. You know, get that bite off my body. Hopefully whatever's gonna happen takes longer.
Jesus.
Omid, can you go over the fence and let us into the backyard? We shouldn't be out in the open.
Yeah.
This is not happening. Everything is so fucked.
Clementine is still out there.
So we get Clementine, and then what?
We get the fuck out of cities. I'm done with cities. We go into the countryside and make a go of it.
Yeah, that seems like a good idea to me.
Nobody asked you.
No
You
one
just
asked you,
did.
Ben.
Don't get fucking smart with me, Ben.
Chill.
Do you remember we had a boat? A boat!
Krista's right. Boat was a pipe dream. We
Don't
still
be
go
mean
after
to
Clem.
Kenny.
And then we get out of Savannah
Don't
and
be like,
rethink
Kenny,
our
your
entire
idea
plan.
was stupid.
Rethink? How about we just think for once?
That's what I'm saying we do. Calm down, Kenny.
Yeah, chill.
Fuck you, Ben. 10 ways till Tuesday. Fuck you, Ben.
We can do this in the yard.
Ben, I swear to God.
We can do this in
What do
the
we do without a
yard.
boat?
Get to the
I
countryside.
don't know, dude.
You dicked around with cities and coastlines and boats too long. Take her out there. Live as safe as you can, okay?
Look, I agree with you. I think out in the country is the safest place to be. But you're not dead yet, so put a pin in that, okay?
Where the hell do you get off?
I'm just saying we should all
Beat
chill.
him up.
Not
Beat
just
him
you.
up.
Chill. Lee's bitten and God knows how long he has left.
Beat Ben
Clementine
up.
is who the fuck knows, and we're robbed of the only hope we've had.
So?
So Lee should have left your ass in Crawford. We got enough problems.
Punch
Fuck you,
him.
Kenny.
Whoa, Ben.
No, let him.
I am so sorry about Katja and Duck. I am. And I know I fucked up. But stop pushing me around and stop wishing I was dead. No! You know how they die. You said goodbye. I never got to see my family, my parents, my little sister. Do you get that? Your family is gone, but at least you had them to lose. I never made it home. They could be alive, or dead, or walkers, or worse, and I don't know! So give me a fucking break!
Oh, Ben,
Oh shit! Here they come!
in the house!
And now Ben's screaming brought the zombies yonder. So once again,
You shouldn't be able to get into the backyard, right? Maybe not.
We can secure this place.
Krista! Get on the windows in the front room. Check the boards.
Got it.
Kenny. Look for weapons. Gather anything you can find.
Will do.
Ben.
don't be a fuck up.
Kill anything that gets in.
You know you're talking to me, right?
Ben, just do it! Omi! What is it?
He's like, I don't know. Oh shit.
Front doors!
I wish I had a hand right about now. Yeah, I'll take that one.
Lee, help!
Cut their fucking arms off!
There's gotta be a knife or something in there.
You know what's funny is I got my arm cut off. We should have kept that. Look in the knife drawer. A cleaver! First place I looked.
Take their goddamn arms off!
That's obviously the knife drawer. How ironic. How ironic that Lee, who got his
Now
arm
what?
recently chopped off, had to chop off zombie arms.
Get ready to fight.
This place seems sturdy to me. I think we're fine.
Yeah, how do you feel about that now, Crystal?
Sturdy my
Is that
ass.
Bree?
Get upstairs!
Go!
That looked just like Bree. It is! Bye, Bree.
Guys, help me with this!
Forward march! Yeah, again.
Everyone
Yeah,
get to the end
again.
of the hallway.
What do we do now? This'll slow him down. Get to the end of the hallway and take a fucking stand!
Who's gonna die when this happens? Look at that scene. Look at that vista. Ooh,
Let's get as many as we can.
we're already
When we see an
trapped.
opening, we go for it. How many bullets y'all have?
3.
5.
Not enough.
4.
Where's the
I'll
cleaver?
know where to aim.
Get ready.
Don't fucking miss. We should be using the cleaver. Yeah, Lee. Am I out? Am I out of ammo?
I'm out!
Me too!
Fuck! Where do we go?
There's no goddamn opening!
Up!
Okay, here we go.
Go!
Start cleaving them, I'm telling ya. Why don't... Goodbye, gun! Woo!
Here, I'm not good with these. You dropped it down there.
Thank you, Ben. I'll allow it.
That could have gone better.
Everyone okay?
Lee's still bitten.
Shut up.
Okay, let's get out of here and keep moving.
Kid's right. We gotta keep moving. Think there's any chance we get Clem and catch up to those goddamn thieves?
I don't know. Maybe.
Well, we're not going out through this window. No latches, no roof access, and 30 feet straight down.
Anyone have any ideas?
I bet this guy would. He's got a resourceful air about him.
Knock it off.
Dixon Kent III. Industrial...
Mead?
Krista. Just trying to lighten the fucking tone.
We need solutions, not stupid jokes.
Calm down, children.
I'm sorry.
So, no ideas then.
There's gotta be another way.
Check the floor for any other access. A vent. Anything.
Or we wait for the house to clear out and stick to the high ground.
Oh, we're getting sweaty.
You're not looking great. And you're warm.
I'm okay. Don't...
Her little voice.
I'm okay. I'm where my parents... No.
What did that mean?
She's at the hotel, where her parents were staying. He hasn't moved her.
Yet.
Yeah. Yet.
We
Gotta
need to
get to
start
the
thinking
Marsh
about
house.
more than just Clementine when it comes to our
Don't even
urgency.
talk about that, Kenny.
How do we get out of here?
That's the whole point. We don't know.
Okay, now your life depends on it. How do you get out of here?
I don't know. I don't get it.
I do.
Like I said, everyone needs to keep looking for a way out, damn it. We're trapped in here.
Do you think that worked?
I don't know. I hope so.
I think we need to have an adult conversation about what happens if Lee takes another spill.
Hey, look.
We could be looking at a Larry situation here.
Oh, well, I
Who's
know how
Larry?
you felt about Larry,
Don't
Kenny.
matter.
He looks fine to me.
I think it'd be best if we just worried about getting to Clem right now.
We're not going to do her any good if you've attacked us.
That isn't gonna happen.
How do you know that?
Guys, I don't know what happened before Omid and I showed up, but we can cross this bridge when we get to it.
Lee, I'm not advocating anything here, but how is this not a thing? We're all so worked up about Clementine that we're forgetting what the fuck happened to you.
My arm is not the issue. I'm not the problem. The 500 walkers in the house and no door in this room are the goddamn problem.
Yeah, maybe at the moment, but who's to say when it becomes an issue?
What is this whole
at that point,
conversation?
there may not be any time left to deal with it.
This is getting out of hand.
You're gonna listen to me. We will get Clementine back, with or without you. Because I haven't given up everything to die because we were stupid.
I'm sorry, okay? Fuck, we can't do this!
We're gonna have to.
I'm not grabbing that bust.
You ruined that dude's face.
What do you
Shut
think
up,
was
sweetie.
gonna happen?
Look.
It's gonna hit Kenny in the face? Fuck that. No way.
It's corroded to hell.
What's
So
on the
what's
other
on
side
the
of this
other
wall?
side?
A 30-foot drop?
No, this mansion butts up against the one next door.
I'll be damned.
We're not lifers on Alcatraz here. We can't spend the next 3 months...
This wall ain't shit.
Is this really possible?
Yeah, we can do this.
Okay.
We'll work
Everybody
in
grab a
shifts.
tool.
Omid, Krista, and I. Lee, you rest. We have to work fast.
Sorry.
Me too. I get it. Go sit down.
I fully believe that even if you didn't do anything wrong, you can find something to apologize for.
I'm glad you told us when you got bitten. It would have been easy not to.
Yeah. Well,
We probably would have let you go alone if you hadn't told us, which would have been a mistake.
If I were you, I would have been scared shitless.
I am.
And when it happened?
I panicked. But now I feel it inside me. Like the day before you get the flu.
Horrible.
It's so weird. I keep doing a double take on your arm, expecting it to be there.
Me too.
I'm hoping whatever's in their bite is gone too.
What do you think the odds are of that?
Very slim.
I know everyone's wondering. Even if it just slows down the process, I'd be happy.
You don't mean that.
So when we get this guy, what do you think?
We just get Clementine, that's the focus. Despite how I feel, I can't let vengeance be the thing.
Sure, but if it's not that easy.
Never is it?
Do whatever it takes.
And, you know, whatever happens to you,
Seriously, can we not talk like that? The entire time we were at the hospital, I could sense you think you're as good as dead.
I was bitten, Krista.
You cut it off.
What good is it to plan around that working?
What good is it for you to give up?
I haven't given up. I want you guys to take her.
Stop it.
I'm serious. She'd be safe and relatively happy with you.
Relatively
We're not doing
happy.
this right now.
Krista, listen to him.
It's what I want, okay?
What about him?
Ben,
He'll figure himself out one way or another.
figure his own shit out.
He'll either get his act together, or something will happen to him.
That's it?
What else is there to say?
He loses shit like that often?
Nah, that was a first.
It's good that he did. Kenny couldn't pull that shit on me.
I'm just gonna stay out of this.
Well, seems like it got through to Kenny. But that's good for.
All right. I'm out of gas. You look good and rested.
Sure, if you don't count an infected leg.
You want me to do it?
Nah, hun, you can hop in after me.
This is so odd tonally. I mean, Omid is really helping the
Shouldn't
like
be long now.
funny
It's
situation.
good we're forced to take a breath.
But
That, feeling any better?
still feels recently
Still
chopped.
feels pretty recently chopped. So no, Kenny feels about as good as you'd expect.
I mean, do you think it worked? Did it help at all?
I feel like a man who got bitten. So take that for what it's worth.
I still can't believe you went and got chomped. Just fucking hell.
At least he told us.
Took some brass. I don't think I would've.
How are you?
I don't know how to answer that.
I'm sorry. You've lost more than anyone.
It'll be all right, kid.
Why are you acting like what's happened ain't happened? Anyway, I appreciate it from both of you.
That was a weird line.
A lot of us have lost families.
Gonna stay out of that too.
Ah, well.
Why is it always Kenny that
Scott
finds
tell
the
you much
liquor?
about what we've been through?
Bits and pieces.
Before y'all, we had this woman, Lily, with us. Lord knows where she is now. Anyway, we had to make some tough calls with her dad. She came between Lee and I pretty good. And I spent a lot of nights hating this guy's guts.
I'm sorry for hurting you in any way, Kenny. It's impossible to go through life without causing some sort of pain. And sometimes I can't help but wonder if I could have caused a little less.
You and me both, Doc. Well, cheers.
I don't even know what to say right now. I feel so odd about this. This is tonally such a weird scene, but I feel like so poignant as well. And at the same time, like,
I'm through!
trying to make good with Kenny, just trying to stay
No
true to my
walkers.
own feelings about
Things are
Ben
looking
without shitting all over him. I don't know, kind of weird. Saying sorry even when I don't mean it.
goddamn eye
I don't
out.
know. I feel like it's trying to be another calm before the storm,
This
and
place
they
seems
had a lot
pretty
of
sealed
trouble
off.
crafting it.
Well,
Who? Sad. That must not have happened too long ago because they're not that decomposed. Oh, they're holding hands. I wonder who went first. Yeah,
Let's keep moving. Gotta
keep
go.
moving. We gotta go.
yeah. We've seen so many people. I don't know why these ones break my heart.
What's heartbreaking is not giving yourself a chance. It's what Katya did.
Sorry again.
Jesus. I'm sorry, kid.
She left me. A son. People that cared about us. I forgive her, but it don't make it any less wrong. You don't just end it because it's hard. You stick it out, and you help the folks you care about. So let's figure a way out of here and get that little girl.
We should move.
Yeah.
Got at least one shot left.
Let's clear the room before we move on. Lee, figure out where we're headed.
That one hit me hard. Wow. You don't just give up.
Lee, you okay?
Yeah.
Let's keep at it.
Wow. Alright. Lee still has no arm. Yep.
I'm not going out this window.
Not going out that window. Kenny's looking in that drawer. Ben's looking out that window. Medallion. What is that?
What do you call this thing?
Art?
Okay. Useful. Very useful. Just kidding. It wasn't at all.
Might be the way out.
Okay. What about this door over here?
Hard to believe the world once felt this peaceful.
I hear that. I hear that.
Judging by the decor of this room, I guess they were PBS watchers.
Hey, my parents' house looked a lot like this. And they watch kung fu movies.
It's badass.
Just saying.
God, what that must be like to like think back on your parents, like to say just a joke like that and then to be like, and now they're probably dead.
House is full too. Stay quiet.
Alright then, balcony window door it is. Here we go. We might be saying Geronimo in the near future. Let's find out. Okay. We can jump to that roof.
Nothing other than personal items in here.
Looks like we can stay off the streets all the way to River Street if we're careful.
Let's go.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, you first, man with only one arm. Alright. If only we had like a ladder or... I don't know. Woo! Alright. That stump is hurting, I'm betting, right now. Oof. I just have this big weight in my stomach right now in regards to this whole episode. Huge weight in my stomach. Oh god. Oh god. Are we gonna be able to save Ben? Let's find out. This might be Ben's moment.
Ben!
Ah! Shit. What a way to
Me
go,
and my
huh?
fucking mouth.
Holy fuck! What are we gonna do?
He's dead. Oh!
Stay up here. Keep an eye out.
Okay, but I can't see much from up here.
Just let us know if they start coming down the alley. We'll be back.
Be careful.
We'll be back. Alright. Good guy Kenny over here is like, shit. I gotta help Ben if I can.
I'm okay.
Shut up, Ben. Suffer quietly, please.
I'm okay. Just get me out of here.
Shh, quiet, Ben, or they'll be on top of us.
Yeah, try to keep your mouth shut.
I'm sorry. Just get me up. My legs hurt, I think.
You got blood everywhere, my friend.
We're gonna get your ass up.
Really? I thought you...
I don't know if we are. Yeah. Oh, he got jolted. He got jolted. Oh, God.
Fucking hell.
What is it? I'm okay.
You're not
I'm
okay. You're not okay. You are not okay.
We can get you up.
We
We
do
can.
not.
Ow!
We do not have the equipment to help you, my friend. Here we go.
Just yank him off that thing.
What?
Fast.
Joel made
Bad
it.
day.
We can do it. Oh God. Do it quickly.
Fuck!
Come on. It's the right thing to do. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. Here we go.
Oh God, don't let them get to me!
I don't know about this, Ben.
Do you have any bullets left? This has only got one left in it.
I'm out.
For
Shit.
Ben. Goodbye, Ben.
Get the fuck out of here.
Oh,
What?
Kenny.
Go back. She needs you, Lee.
Kenny!
This is not a discussion!
Hell no, man! I'm not leaving!
What did I just say?
Let's get Ben and get out of here!
Ben's not coming.
What the fuck, Kenny?
Lee, it's okay.
No, Ken. No, it's not!
It's just something I gotta do. You know that.
What's something he gotta do? What's
Go
about
get
to
that
happen?
girl.
What?
Back, you sons of bitches!
Damn it, Kenny! Damn it!
Oh, fuck!
No! What? What?
What happened?
They're gone?
God damn! God!
I heard a shot.
He was fighting them off. Trying to, at least. It...
Wow.
You saw them die?
Nobody was getting out of there.
I'm sorry, Lee.
Well, maybe he did get away. I don't know.
We should go.
Right behind you.
Guys. I was not expecting that. And I'll tell you why if I can remember at the end of the episode. But I really was not expecting that. Oh my gosh. Hold on, I gotta take a second. Ooh, collect myself. Okay, I'm back.
Do you want to talk?
Nothing to say. We need to stay focused on what we're doing.
I know we can't just take a minute, but you're not a machine. Look, Lee, this is a shitty time, but I want to clear something up.
What is it?
Now with Kenny gone, means Omid and I have to stay safe. For her.
Yeah, you do. Let me take all the risks.
That's not what I mean, necessarily.
It's what I mean. It's what we gotta do.
Fuck. Be careful across here.
Because, you know, people can just fall right out of the sky and die in this TV show. I mean, game, movie, board game. I don't know, you guys. Just very confused. I'm getting vertigo. I only have one arm. This episode's making me feel things. And while I haven't shed a full
River
tear
Street's just
yet,
up ahead.
I'm feeling very anxious, very nervous.
Oh, careful.
That like weight in my stomach that I was telling you guys about.
Even the buildings are full.
You never know where the next meal is.
Be careful through here.
Yeah, we don't need any more accidents. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Marshall's Hotel is around the corner of the block.
And how do you propose to get there?
Well,
I was afraid of
it doesn't
that.
look like a death trap.
Oh boy. How is Lee even gonna do that?
Who's going first?
You're the lightest.
He's got a busted leg, and you're walking for two. I'm obviously not doing so hot. Decision doesn't make itself. I'll go first, in case anything happens out there.
You sure?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Is this really happening? For Clementine! Here we go. Whew! Okay.
Just go nice and slow.
Move across the sign to the other side. Thank you for that notification. It's like I didn't know that that's what we were doing. Oh God, that's gonna fall, isn't it? Oh my God. Oh my God. I am woohoo,
Almost there.
Almost
it's an
there.
easy crossing.
Good.
Oh, fuck! Shit.
Are you okay?
I guess I'm going alone.
Fine. I'm kind of fucked here.
What are you gonna do?
Fuck it. I'm going for it.
What am I going for?
What does that mean?
I don't know.
It means I'm already bitten. I just have to push my way through.
What the fuck?
I don't know. I just
Maybe you got
said
to
it.
fast enough. Maybe you'll be fine.
I can't risk losing more time on a long shot.
Find a boat.
Find a boat. We'll meet north of town.
A boat?
We still have to get out of the city. I'll get Clementine and meet you.
What if...
Don't what if. I'll meet you.
Oh God. All that happened and I'm just like, I don't know what I was supposed to say. We'll meet north of the city, we'll meet west of the city, we'll meet south. I don't know. How am I supposed to know which one means which? That's the problem with these things. Oh my God, Lee, you just gonna walk right in? Oh my God, you're so badass right now. Is this what you meant? Is this what you meant by fuck it? I'm going in? Oh my God! Wow, here we go, eh? Dang! Fuck that zombie! Hear this music, guys? Dang, it's good. Wow, this is so intense, you guys. I love it. And that one. Woo! Goodbye. Who's next? everything to gain. Made it to the Marsh house. Wow. That's crazy town, you guys. I can't believe that just happened. Woo! I had no idea what I was selecting. Wow. It's intense. Eee. There's another calm before the storm, I'm telling you. Something big is coming this way. Something wicked this way comes. It's a Harry Potter thing. Yeah. I'm a big Harry Potter fan. Okay, so that has a string, probably to be alerted if someone enters. So maybe we'll not figure. I think that's the only way we can go. I don't know, dude. This is making me nervous. I don't know what to do here. Right now, they're keeping each other. Hello?
I got us adjoining rooms.
Hello?
Hello.
Okay. This is civil.
Who are
look
you?
Horrible. And you're missing an arm. Go over there.
What is this? What is happening? What is happening?
Put your things down.
Let me out! Who's out there?
Baby! Here, Clem.
Quiet, please, sweetie. Your things. There.
Just be cool.
Do
I
I
don't know.
not seem cool?
I have a policy about lying.
Good. Go sit down.
I want this to go really easy on everyone.
Do you know who I am?
Damn it, I don't.
No. I don't know anything about you.
You wouldn't. People like you don't. Now you're thinking, who would have it out for me, huh? A few weeks back, there might have been a station wagon in the forest, full of all sorts of food, water, things you need to survive. Yeah, I'm not some cannibal, Lee. Some killer out in the woods. Some villain. I'm just a dad. I coach Little League.
I didn't take from you.
Your people didn't?
I didn't agree with it.
That's what Clementine said. Why didn't you?
Because Clementine said.
She didn't want me to.
She didn't want you to do a lot of things.
What do you want me to say?
I don't want you to say anything. I want you to know what happened.
Oh my god. This is about to get really
you ever
emotional.
hurt somebody you care about?
Yes.
Not on purpose.
If it were on purpose, you'd be a sociopath. I hurt her. So bad.
He's giving off this really
My son
Norman
Adam
Bates
went
vibe.
missing. I took him out hunting even though my wife said he was too young. I figured he had to learn. I came back without him and the look on her face said, "You are a monster." We all went out looking for him. We never found him. I hurt her so bad. And then we came back, and all our stuff was gone. Your people, Lee. That asshole in the ball cap. His stupid fucking wife. I could have earned her trust back if they hadn't made our situation so desperate.
Here we go. I'm gonna apologize even though I didn't mean to.
I'm sorry.
The hungrier we got, the more she blamed me. Until she finally took our daughter Elizabeth and left. They didn't get far. I found them a day later in the road. Do I look like a monster to you?
No.
I'm not like you. You killed a man with a pitchfork right in front of a little girl.
It's more complicated than that.
You abandoned a defenseless, grieving woman.
You weren't there.
You brought her to the most dangerous place in this city where she could have died.
Again, I mean...
That's not the whole story.
The whole story?
How could you know all this?
You're a monster. You're a murderer and a thief. And I'm gonna hurt you so bad.
This guy's crazy.
It doesn't have to be this way.
You can't take care of anyone. After I found Clementine on my radio, I wasn't even mad at you. I was coming for the others. For revenge. But the more I heard about the things you did and the danger she was in, our plan changed. Lee, listen to me. I need you to hear this before what happens next. I can take care of her. We can have a family. I bet you don't even know how old she is.
She's 8.
Wrong. She's 9.
But...
Her birthday was 6 days ago. I know how to be a dad, you know. She wouldn't be exposed to what she has been with you.
You're a crazy person.
That's not happening. You're crazy.
Keeping her with you is crazy.
Let us go.
No. No, I don't think so.
This
You're
is
going away.
just...
And we're starting a new family.
What do I do?
Hey, honey. I think this is all gonna work out.
What are you...
No.
I'm glad too. I wish it wouldn't have had to get this bad, but it's all over, hon.
What the fuck is in the
Isn't
bag?
it?
Just about.
I hate seeing you like this. I just miss your smile, honey. I miss you so much, Tess. You're gonna like Clementine a lot, though.
No!
She's not Lizzie, but she's sweet. She wouldn't hurt a fly.
She would! Fuck you! Clementine! Get the cleaver! Get him! Fuck you! In the closet with you! Oh, I don't want to kill this man, but I have to. I have to try harder. Oh my god, this is really difficult. Ah, faster! I'm not left-handed, you guys. Here we go. Woo! Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Why? Why all these crazy people? I gotta do it. I don't want him coming after me again.
He would have come back.
He would have. I know.
That's right, sweet pea.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's not your fault.
It's okay. It's okay.
Your arm's gone. Why? That's so scary.
I had an accident. We'll talk about it somewhere safe.
You don't smell good.
Yeah, I know. Did he hurt you?
No. Not really.
Not really? What does that
I'm
mean?
sorry.
Clem, it's okay. We need to get you somewhere safe. And then we have to talk, okay?
Yeah.
Everything's okay now. We need to figure out how to get out of Savannah as fast as we can. I'm sorry you had to see that.
He was going to kill you.
And take you. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Which way out?
Through there.
You know there's a head in there. But we gotta look at it.
Jesus. Don't look in there.
That man was a crazy person. With a K. A capital K for crazy. Alright. Pick up your weapon. Because we're not gonna do that. Of course not. Of course we're not gonna pick up a weapon. Why would we need a weapon?
Leads to the other room.
There's nothing in there. Can we go?
Yeah, of course.
Alright. She didn't want us to go in there. Why doesn't she want us to go in there?
Leads to the other room.
Okay. I pressed one.
There's nothing
it
in
didn't
there.
work.
Can we go?
Yeah, of course.
I'd love to go, but I need to check all my bases.
Which way out?
Through there.
Alright. We're not gonna get to do this anyway. Never mind. Here we go. We're getting out of here. Maybe. Nothing is guaranteed anymore. Ah! Who are you? Out of bullets. Oh God.
It didn't bite you.
Yeah, I know it. Must have.
You're covered in all that gross stuff.
Had to get through a bunch of them to get here.
Aha.
That's how we'll get out of
It's a
Savannah.
cloaking mechanism. Cover yourself in zombie guts, and the zombies won't know that you're human. It's genius. But that's nothing new, because they revealed that in the TV show, which I've seen, so. Here we go! Yum.
Oh no.
Sorry, Clem. You gotta wear this, though. Yeah, this intestine, let's go ahead and wrap that around your neck. It's like garlic for vampires. I know it's yucky, but you need this to survive.
Ooh.
Yep. Let's do this again. You're gonna be okay.
We'll get you cleaned up as soon as we can.
Not soon enough.
I know, princess. We can do it, though. Come on. I believe in you. I bet it's really stinky.
Are you done?
A little more. I want to be sure.
A little more?
Just a little more.
So gross.
I know. But temporary grossness for the rest of your life. It's kind of a good trade.
There. That should do it.
I hope so.
And you're missing something.
I thought it was gone.
Yeah.
I thought you were gone.
Thank you.
Stay right next to me. Walk very slowly. Don't look around. And don't panic. I'll keep you safe.
Okay. What's left, you guys? I mean, we gotta get out of Savannah. We gotta meet up with Krista and Omid if they're still alive, which for some reason I doubt. And then, I don't know. Lee kept saying that, like, he for sure feels like he got bit. Like, he has the flu. He, like, feels infected. So I feel like he's still bit. I don't know, you guys. But in the TV show, they cut off Herschel's leg and he lived. But on the other hand, like, they had medicine and, like, suturing techniques. Oh, your stump just got brushed against. But, I don't know. In my opinion, it's episode 5. Could go either way at this point. Oh shit, don't be her parents. Oh shit, don't be her parents. Shit, no. Bad timing. Bad time to pass out.
Lee, wake up. Please don't be dead. Please, no. Lee, I was so scared. I thought you left me. I saw my parents.
Come here, sweet pea.
They're dead. They really are.
Clementine, we have to get out of here as fast as we can.
Well, we can't. There's thousands of them outside.
We have to. I'll protect you. We'll push through them.
No, that's crazy. I saved you. We're safe here. I locked us in.
Get that door open.
I can't.
Do it!
It was only a little open when I found it. I closed it to keep us safe.
Oh shit.
Pull on
He's
three.
about to turn, isn't he?
2, 3.
Oh shit.
See?
Clementine, honey. My arm is gone because I cut it off.
Why would you do that?
Because I was bitten, Clem.
Please, no. No. That's not true.
Yes, it is. There's no time to be upset.
Okay. I'll try not to be.
We gotta get you out of here. Oh shit.
might be a way out over there.
Good girl. Let's go. Might be a little slow.
I'll help you.
This pit in my stomach is only getting heavier, you guys. I don't know how this is gonna go down.
I got you. You can lean on me if you have to.
I'm okay.
I thought I was
sunshine.
helping by bringing you in here.
You couldn't have known. I should have told you.
It was scary at the hotel.
Yeah.
Keep going. We're almost there.
I'm trying to breathe because, like, this is getting so tense. Oh, God.
Get up, Lee. The door is right here.
I can do this. Come on. I can do this. I can make it. Come on. You can make it. Lee! You can.
You have to.
Liam, I can't move. This is it for me here.
Please try to get up.
Come on.
I can't. You don't have much time. You gotta do something. Fast.
Like what?
You need to get out of here as soon as you can.
I can't leave you.
Just work on getting out, okay?
We gotta be Clem now, huh?
We'll figure it all out. Don't worry.
We are not gonna figure this out. Oh my God. I need a weapon.
There's a chair over there.
I see. Oh,
The
we're
way
not
out's through
Clem.
there, Clem.
I know.
Just start by getting that door open.
It's locked.
It's no big deal. It's just a glass window.
Ow!
Not with your hand. There's a chair over there. There's a baseball bat under the counter, Clem. You can use that. There's a chair over there.
She's gotta use the chair, you
Use
guys.
the bat to shatter that window so you can reach in, okay?
Okay.
Watch out for broken glass.
And the walker. Watch out for the walker.
Good job. Don't be afraid of him, honey. You're smart. He isn't. You're smarter than all of them.
Is he seatbelted in or some shit?
Grab the chair, Clem. Use it to reach in to the lock.
Also, she's still, like, scentified, so technically that walker shouldn't be interested at all.
Clem, open it.
But we're not gonna talk details right now.
He's trapped.
This'll be easy then. He's got keys. Probably to that door. And everything you'll need. The handcuffs on the ground. Get them.
Uh-oh. Cue music, you guys. It's gonna get me, isn't it?
Put the handcuffs on me. Attach me to this.
What? Why?
No matter what happens, we're safe then.
I don't know.
Just do it, sweetie. Make sure they're tight.
I don't want to do this.
You have to. It'll keep you safe. You only have to deal with him. He's trapped over there. If you're careful, you can get what you need from him.
The keys. in the gun.
Keys in the gun. Just don't be afraid. If anything gets dangerous, you're faster than he is.
What should I get first?
Keys, in case you have to make a run for it.
Oh, shit. Come on, Clem.
Get him! Get him! Run, Clem! Get him! Get him!
Shit, what am I supposed to do?
Watch out! The bat, Clem! Get the bat!
Again! Again!
I did it. I got him.
Great, Clem. Good job. You're strong, Clem. You can do anything.
But I'm little.
Doesn't mean nothing. You go see bad stuff, but it's okay.
My parents. It's so horrible.
I can't imagine, sweetie.
And now, you? Please. Please don't be one of them. Please don't become a walker.
There's only one thing you can do. You know that.
I don't know if I can.
You have to shoot me, honey.
Please, no.
It's okay. It's okay. Clem, I was standing over Doc holding that gun. It was so hard. Sorry you're in that position now. I'd give anything for you not to be. But you just have to point it at me. Close your eyes and be thankful you never have to see me as one of them. You can do it. I know you can.
Okay, Lee. I can do it. I can.
Find Omid and Krista. They're looking for a boat. Find them. They'll take good care of you. And Clem. And always keep moving. You're gonna want to find someplace like the motor inn, but that's just not safe.
Why not?
Those places are just targets. Move as much as you can. And also,
What is it?
no, don't worry. All right. You'll be okay.
babe, you should not have had to do that. Is that it, you guys? I think that's it, but I would imagine there's some sort of like a, not like an epilogue, but like some sort of, all right, here we go. We got this. It doesn't look like we're going to get any more actual anything, any footage, any gameplay, any, she meets up with Krista and Omid. Doesn't look like we're going to get any of that. So let's talk about our choices. Removed Lee's arm. 71% of players did, which is pretty cool because, like I said, sorry, I'm trying to collect my thoughts. It was a pretty cool scene to see. It was a pretty cool scene to see, especially to start off the episode. I don't think the episode would have had the same impact if he wasn't missing an arm the entire time. I gotta be honest about that. Lost temper. Calmly argued with Kenny. Only 25% of players did such a thing. I tell you, like, I have not had a history of being very passive in my own choices, but when I look back on my life and my choices, the one thing I would wish is that I, wasn't so argumentative all the time. There's a certain, need to prove yourself and be right. And is that really more important in the face of getting along with people and being kind and things like that? I don't know. So I try to play Lee like the person I aim to be, which is, you can disagree with someone, but be calm and be nice and be rational. And, not everything has to be an argument. And you have to hear what other people are saying with their minds, even if they're not using the correct words. So, and also listen with those thoughts and intentions as well. So that's where that choice came from for me. And that's also why I have kind of played, as some people describe, as passively, or, I don't necessarily pick a side. I didn't pick Lily or Kenny or Larry or Kenny or Kenny or Ben. It's always between Kenny and someone. Fuck if I know. But I try really to be fair to both parties, or just stay out of it, because it's none of my business. So that's just the Lee I want to see in the world. Not that it matters anyway now, because he's dead. Gave up weapons. 59% of players surrendered your weapons. Looks like honesty is best policy in such a situation. Killed Clementine's captor. Fuck yes, I killed the captor. 42% of players agreed with me. The other percentage did not, which I find interesting, and I do wonder if that has some sort of long-reaching consequences in other seasons or episodes or what have you. And I think they felt bad for him. I definitely felt bad for him, but not you have to, not I have to, not I would or you would, but in this particular circumstance, because it's a game and I don't have to make the choice in real life, and it's not a real life that you're gambling with, it's a video game character, I chose to kill the stranger just in case he decided, because he'd already gone through so many seasons, so many days, collecting things against us, and took Clementine and had one singular sole purpose of revenge. And when someone has that much of a vendetta against you, you need to nullify the leverage, so to speak. So that's why I made that choice, which is, if you remember, the same reason I made that choice with the St. John's brothers. I made that choice specifically because I was more worried about the repercussions of not killing them. It's just a game. I wouldn't have made that choice in real life. Let's see. Stopped Lee from turning. Okay, you and 63% of players made sure Lee didn't turn, which means that Clem shoots you, or I shoot me, or whomever, or whatever. So that's interesting. So we didn't want to see Lee as a walker. And the thing that made me make that choice specifically was Clem said, please don't become one of them. And because that's what Clem wanted, I was like, okay, girl, you want that? You have to deal with this. Because they, of course, they didn't give you the option of Lee saying, okay, give me the gun, I'll do it, and then you can run. No, they didn't give you that option. The option was Clem does it or Lee turns. And Clem didn't want Lee to turn, so I made that choice. Let's see if we got anything else here. Yeah, okay, we're going to get a recap of all of our choices. You defended his son in the drugstore. You killed his son so he didn't have to. He was lost to the herd trying to save Ben. Oh, yeah. Okay, we can talk about that when I do my whole ending analysis. You attempted to give her food at the motor inn. You found water for Duck when he needed it. She shot herself when faced with her son's death. So it looks like these are why certain things happened. You tried to revive him with CPR. Larry died in the meat locker at the dairy. You called her crazy when supplies went missing. You left her on the side of the road. You were separated after you crossed the sign. Okay, he doesn't have anything under his name, which is interesting. You asked Ben to help you find Clementine. Ben fell to his death in a Savannah alley. Oh, these are all their deaths. Or... okay, so these are like character profiles, I guess. I imagine in the Walking Dead Telltale Games writing headquarters, they have all of these character maps showed up with these little details below. That makes sense. Okay. You asked Ben to help you find Clementine. Ben fell to his death in the Savannah alleyway. You saved her life at the cost of another. You defended her against Lily. She was killed by Lily. Helped her get on the train. You revealed your right to her. You told her and Omid to find a boat. You asked her and Omid to take care of Clementine. Told him he was a strange guy. You weren't wrong. You were with him when you found your brother. He died when walkers attacked the drugstore. Okay, that's Doug. You helped save his life at Herschel's farm. You argued that he was not bitten back in Macon. You shot him before he could turn. Okay. So here are the credits. I'll see you guys after the credits, and we'll do a full analysis. This is what I wanted. This is what I was hoping for. Here I am. See, they tricked me. I thought I wasn't gonna get this. Okay, I'm gonna guess she didn't find Krista and Omid. Are they walkers or no? That's it. That's all we're gonna get. God damn it. Such a tease, because you think, I don't know, you think you're gonna get something. All we know now is Clem is alive. We know zero else. Zero else. And I'm sure they did that because they weren't sure if they were gonna get another season. They weren't sure if this was gonna be successful. Or maybe they did. I mean, you know, at this point, this was episode 5. At this point, 4 episodes had come out, and they had some time to, you know, see if it was selling well. So, I don't know. I don't know what that teaser was about. Maybe they just hadn't decided anything else for sure yet. They just wanted to keep it vague and knew that Clem was the only character that was going to carry over. I don't know. So, okay, let's talk, guys. I promised you that I would tell you when something got spoiled for me. And I had it spoiled for me that Lee was going to die. But no one said anything about how or when or where or what or anything. So I wasn't sure if it was going to happen in this season or 2 seasons from now or whatever. But it makes sense that it happened in the finale of season 1. It makes sense because that really sets up... It's sort of like in Game of Thrones, how he started with the death of Robert Baratheon, and that kind of sets everything off. But then you go back and you kind of talk about how, you know, the characters that had set things into play, you know, 30 years or longer prior in order for this event to come into the main event, you know, the fight for the Iron Throne. And I say that because not a lot of stories have the sort of time depth that this game has just shown it has, and that Game of Thrones shows that it has. Of course, Lord of the Rings has elements of that as well, but it needs to have a good story has time depth, where you feel like the actions that you're seeing were set into place long before you entered the story. And that's what gives the world feeling. And so I feel like with making Clem the main character and not Lee, Lee just becomes a part of her story, which is really interesting because Clem is so young and she has so much room to grow and she can go in so many different ways. And whereas Lee, who is a very interesting character and had his own sort of arc, you know, is an adult and doesn't have the same sort of intrigue that a child in these sort of circumstances has. A la Carl in the Walking Dead TV show, which I haven't read the comics. Sorry, I know I'm a huge Walking Dead loser. But I haven't read the comics. I've seen the TV show up to season 6. So I haven't seen season 7, but of course I've had the main thing of season 7 spoiled for me. Of course. So I really like that this happened. I really like that, as sad as I am to see Lee go, because he's one of my favorite characters. In episode 2, at the St. John's Brothers, I said something like, well, I know I'm not going to die because I'm the main character. And a couple people commented something to the effect of, LOL, when she said this. And that's all it took for me to know exactly what was going to happen to Lee. So that was kind of a bummer that had happened. But on the other hand, on the topic of what I was expecting for this episode, I think they did a really good job of it. I think that having him get bit in episode 4 really sets up basically a ticking time bomb throughout the entirety of episode 5. And then to have it dealt with in the way of the arm being chopped off in the very beginning of the episode really sets the tone. Just really, you know, the entire episode really just has this sort of surreal feel to it. The whole thing really does. And I'm not really sure why that is. I'm not really sure if that's because they had to tie so many pieces together, or the weird injections of humor, or, you know, the fact that Lee was missing his arm and you really did do a double take the entire time, and then Krista mentioned that she was doing the same thing, and that sort of put you in the world a little bit more, and it felt a little bit like it felt meta. Just this whole episode was so tonally very different from the other ones. The other ones were very grounded in reality of the world. They were grounded in, you know, action and building tension, and very, you know, classic grounded. Whereas this one was just so odd. And I don't really know how better to describe it than that. So, and part of that is because I knew Lee was going to die. I didn't know if it was going to be now. Part of it is because for some reason I thought something had happened to Ben and I didn't have to deal with him anymore. But because I chose to keep him alive, you know, I didn't choose to drop him off the bell tower. He was just hanging out there, even though I hated him and even though he should have died. It was like his story didn't get fully addressed because he was, you know, set up to die in a previous episode, and so he had to go through this whole episode with only so much. And I am glad now that I kept him alive for as long as I did, because the scene where Ben really freaks out and is like, Kenny, give me a fucking break, and Kenny's like, oh, and Lee is like, oh, it's just sort of right that a character that was doomed to fail, that the writers were like, let's make a character that is just so screwed up that he just messes everything up, you know, because he's not a real person. I'm sure there are real people who feel like they're that person and that everything they do is doomed to fail. But truthfully, you really only see it in a character, in a created character, when the writers just decide this is going to be one of those characters that really can't seem to get anything right. They're always doing the wrong thing. And that's kind of a screwy thing for a writer to choose for a character. That's, you know, as a writer, you have this this desire to do well by your characters because you love them, but as Game of Thrones shows, when you love a character the most, that's when you have to torture them the most. And so Ben is really a character that the writers decided to torture, and I feel like this was their last glimmer of redemption for him. This was his last hurrah. If you didn't kill him, you got that. You got him, you know, finally standing up for himself. You got him standing up to Kenny. You got him, you know, explaining his story, because you just found him with his teacher and his classmate, but you didn't really hear at all about his family. He didn't really complain about any of that kind of stuff. You didn't really get any character development from him except for the fact that he's a screw-up and all he does is mess up. Until this moment. And I think that that's a beautiful moment. I think that that shows a depth of character that if you killed the character off in the game, earlier in the game, you didn't get to see that depth of character. And that kind of encourages me and other players, I'm sure, to keep characters alive as long as you can, which additionally adds to the desperation, which I think is really interesting. It adds to the I really need to keep everybody alive feeling that not all players have about all characters. You know, I didn't really want to save Ben. The only reason I did is because Clementine was like, we don't leave friends behind. And I was like, okay, Clementine, fine, I'll keep Ben alive. But I did, and I was rewarded. The game set it up that way, and I think that's really cool. On the note of Kenny, let's see. So I'm playing this game that came out whenever it came out, you know, quite a few years ago. This is Season 1. They have since come out with 400 Days, Season 2, Michonne, and Season 3. They're in the middle of releasing Season 3 right now, I think, if I remember correctly. So this is an old game. This is a few years old. And as much as I avoid spoilers, it's not like I go looking for information about Season 3. am I crazy? But I'm pretty sure I've seen Kenny in some of the promo material for that, or maybe he's in season 2, or I was under the impression, because I know Clem is alive for season 3 because she's everywhere. She's on all, someone, IGN posts about Walking Dead and there's Clem's face and you're like, okay, I guess Clem's alive. But I'm pretty sure I've seen pictures and promo stuff of Kenny too. I could be wrong, but that's why this thing with Kenny maybe dying, maybe he escaped, that really surprises me. I really, really was not expecting that. And for Kenny to have that moment with the couples right before then, where he was like, you don't cut things off early for yourself. That is not the right thing to do. And then tries to save Ben because Ben had this redemption. And if I had killed Ben, maybe Kenny wouldn't be in this position. So just really interesting, but I feel like Kenny's not dead. I don't know why I feel that way. Maybe I've seen something and I can't quite remember, but I would always be honest with you guys if something truly was spoiled for me, but I don't know, something seems to strike me that Kenny's not dead. So let's see, talk about Krista and Omid. I don't really know what to say about them. They're not my favorite characters. They're not the most developed. They didn't have the best arc. Krista was pregnant, but that wasn't immediately obvious to me in the beginning when we first met them, so I didn't realize that until episode 5 came along, and Lee was like, you're walking for 2, and Krista, she's pregnant. Didn't know that. And so I didn't really have any particular feelings about either of them until maybe that moment. But Omid is like this funny guy kind of character, but I just sort of wanted a little bit more depth from them. And let's see. What else? There is something else that I would like to talk about, and that's sort of my journey through this game. It's been a little bit odd, and I haven't been as affected emotionally as I was for Life is Strange or The Last of Us. And I think there are some very particular reasons for that. Number one is that because I've seen the TV show of The Walking Dead, I've watched most of the episodes up to the current season. I've seen actually all the episodes up to the current season, and then I just haven't watched the current season because I don't have AMC, so I wait till it comes out on Netflix. So I have seen that, and I know tonally what it's like. I know the predicaments that they are put in, and I was completely enraptured when I first watched the TV show. And, they're constantly put into these really, really high-stakes situations. This game, on the other hand, still tells really great specific stories, but it's missing a little bit of the grandiosity, whatever a word for that is. But it's missing a little bit of the scale, in my opinion. It's missing some of the... I gotta say, the characters aren't as good in this game as they are in the TV show. And... yeah, I can safely say that. The first person that you see in the TV show is Rick Grimes, and you're not really sure how you feel about him, but this, one of the next people that you see is Glenn, and he's just so likable. You just see him on screen and you're like, oh, I like that guy, So you see that, and then you have, the Herschel's daughters, great casting. You have the people that we meet up with. You have Laura, you have Carl, just really, really great actors, really great characters. You don't really have that, I don't really have that same connection to these characters. And I'm not really sure why that is. It might be because it's a game, it's motion capture, it's not actors. I'm not really sure why that is. They're written really well, and I can, talk about them, and they definitely have arcs, and they definitely have motivations and personal weaknesses. It's just not quite the same for some reason. And maybe that's part of why I'm not feeling the same way as I was for Life is Strange or The Last of Us. But it's hard. I compare it to these games specifically because I was sort of expecting this game to have the same punch to the gut feeling. And it just hasn't happened yet. I'm not convinced it won't happen in the later seasons or episodes or what have you. I'm not convinced that, something's going to happen to Clem that will really just make me lose my mind. But with Life is Strange, it's a little bit less fantasy, a little bit more relatable, a little bit closer to my own personal experiences. And The Last of Us is just, the music is so much better. I was really paying attention to sound design in this particular episode, and they try really hard to set up the ebb and flow of tension with the music. They tried really hard. I just didn't quite feel like it hit quite as hard for me as it did in The Last of Us. The Last of Us, but then again, it's so hard for me to do this. It's so hard for me to compare games because The Last of Us is, for many people, the bar. You know, it doesn't get higher than that. And to say, oh, well, the music in The Walking Dead wasn't as good, well, duh, you know, The Last of Us is over here. You know, it's a different type of bar. It's a different standard. And that's totally true. But it's also important for me to mention these things because The Walking Dead didn't have the same emotional impact, and if I had to say why, it might have something to do with the sound design. It might have a little bit to do with the character development. It might have a little bit to do with the fact that I have trouble with choice-based games. I have trouble with the idea of I'm trying really hard to be a character who plays the middle ground because I want to be fair to all parties, and it's hard for me to make a choice to say something and then that get misconstrued, which is totally accurate to the human experience. I get that. But it's hard for me because I don't get to be the hero. You know what I mean? So whereas in Life is Strange, you do get a little bit more of... Those characters are so vulnerable, you know? Those characters are constantly hard on their sleeves, saying exactly what they mean, to the point where, this is something I was talking about with someone in one of the comment threads, is it almost comes off as a little bit cheesy, the way that they're constantly being vulnerable, but that's just kind of how teenagers are. On the other hand, with The Walking Dead, you have these completely guarded characters. You have these characters who have... You know, they are in survival mode, and they can't really talk about their feelings, and the feelings get in the way of their survival. You know, with Ben, it's like, or with Kenny, like, they have these emotions because they've lost so much, but they can't really deal with it right now. You can't really talk about it and sit around in a circle and sing Kumbaya and be vulnerable. Like, they can't really do that. And so you have a much more complicated dialogue landscape to navigate. And it just didn't land as hard for me. It's not that it didn't land at all, because I totally love it, and I'm feeling really good about this episode, feeling really good about the entire series, especially the huge jump from episode 1 to episodes 2 through 5. I really feel like those were a huge jump. And again, with episode 5 being so tonally different than all of the other ones, definitely feel like episode 5 was a huge jump up as well. And that also speaks really well to the next seasons. So I'm very excited, despite the fact that it's a very different game, and it's one of the only it's the only storybook, we'll call it, but it's the first Telltale game I've played, and one of the first storybook games I've played, and I love it. I love it. As much as it's hard for me and a little bit frustrating to me to not be able to personalize my character a little bit more, I still think that it brings up some really interesting topics of conversation about morality and life and death and what the soul is, and I don't even know how those topics came up, but somehow I just started talking about them, and I love it. I love it, you guys. Good stories. Really good stories, and I think that it only has up to go from here. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for coming on this journey with me. Let me know what you think. Leave me a comment and let me know who your favorite character is, or what your favorite episode or moment was. Was it was it shocking to you? I mean, when you first played through this, like, what were the most shocking moments for you? Because for me, probably Kenny. Probably what happened with Kenny. I just wasn't really ready to... I didn't expect it at all. And of course, probably the reveal that Lee got bit would have been huge for me if it hadn't been spoiled for me. And... oh, I guess I can't go without talking about this a little bit, because this is very specific to episode 5. So let me just put this out there real quick. I'll end on a positive note, but I gotta say this first. The whole idea of the stranger being the person that you stole food, or that your group stole food from back in end of episode 2 or whatever. I I don't know how I feel about that. And I think what it implies is that the guy had the other walkie somehow, had her parents' walkie, or had a walkie that was tuned into the same frequency as Clementine's, and she was kind of like using the walkie-talkie as a journal to tell her parents what had happened during her day, and this stranger was just listening in on the other end, and then just built this vendetta against Lee for all the horrible things he's done. And I think it's important to note that you were confronted with almost every single one of your questionable choices in episode 5. I like that. I like that setup. I think the reveal of the stranger could have been steeped in more conflict. And the reason I say that is because at first, when we were on the hospital roof, I think it was, I asked the question like, oh, is that Clementine's dad? Is that Clementine's dad being like, oh, Lee stole my daughter and now I'm gonna kill him? But then I was like, well, what if it's someone from Lee's past? Because if I remember correctly, you know, his wife had an affair with some man and then he killed the man, right? That's why he was going to jail. But what about, you know, could there be someone from his very murderous past that is mad at him for something? You know, I almost feel like it should have been something a little bit more, someone with a little bit more of an emotional connection to Lee to make it more personal. Because this whole idea of the stranger and how he's just some guy that was stolen from, and it's because of like, it was during when his son went missing and his wife blamed him for it. I don't buy it. It wasn't enough for me, you know? And while it set up an emotional, sure, like he wanted revenge, but was it enough for him to seek revenge from episode 2 through episode 5? Not for me. You know, when you have someone that's been set up as a long-term antagonist, he has to be a really, really, really bad dude. For example, the governor, you know, that was and that's from the TV show for those of you who haven't seen it. That's an antagonist worth giving a multiple episode arc. He's a bad, bad dude, right? And he has a lot of resources at his disposal. Yes. A lot of resources at his disposal, a huge group of people supporting him, behind him, and he's like actually like a messed up, mentally crazy mother effer, right? And with the stranger, it's just one guy acting alone, has a little bit of a Norman Bates vibe, but he wasn't bad enough. Like maybe if he had hurt Clementine, or maybe if he had been constantly picking off some of Lee's group members, just, you know, one by one, they would just disappear. I just feel like the stranger was set up to be so bad, and then all he did was kidnap Clementine and then want to love her, want to be her dad, and then didn't hurt Lee, didn't hurt Clem, didn't do anything, just wasn't that bad of a bad guy. And all you had to do is feel kind of sorry for him. Well, that can't be your main antagonist in episode 5 of the entire season. The finale of the season, that can't be your main bad guy. That's my opinion. What is yours? Let me know in the comments. I will leave it off there. I still love the game, still feel like I was taken on this emotional roller coaster, and I cannot wait to see what Clem becomes. It's going to be amazing. I'm so excited to continue this game. I will be continuing it in some capacity, but I have to figure out my schedule for the new games that are coming out awful quick. We have Horizon Zero Dawn that I'm planning on playing, that's coming out February 28th, I believe, and then you have Mass Effect Andromeda, which I have my N7 jacket here. Woo! Reppin' N7! Because Mass Effect Andromeda I'm really excited for. And then Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, of course, comes out March 3rd with the Nintendo Switch. So that's going to be awesome, and I want to make some room for those games. So I'm not sure exactly what capacity I'll be finishing The Walking Dead, 400 Days, Michonne, Season 2, whatever I'm going to be doing next, or when that's going to happen. But I would like to thank you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for sharing. Don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed it. Share it with all your friends so they can enjoy it too. And don't forget to subscribe to Strange Rebel Gaming so you don't miss the next episode. Whether that be, oh, you know what's going to be the next episode? I think it's going to be the Tomb Raider finale. If all goes well and I don't have any technical problems, the next episode is going to be the Tomb Raider finale. So stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for that. Stupid joke, I'm sorry. I won't leave it off there. I love you guys. Bye!